15 billion in profit. Can you imagine that? 15 billion in profit for a private company. How many zeros is that? So someone sent me this article from the Financial Times that I'm going to read to you. And it speaks about the recent numbers of Vitol, the largest oil independent traders. And you'll see, I mean, the numbers are insane. Vitol profit soared to a record 15 billion on back of energy crisis. And by the way, I've got a bunch of friends at Vitol. So guys, I do hope that you've got big, fat bonuses. And it would be a great idea to invite me for lunch one day, no? Anyway, but I've heard that Vitol treats their employee quite well compared to the commodity industry. So yeah, props to Vitol. Vitol, the largest independent commodity traders, has emerged as one of the biggest winners of the energy crisis, reporting record profit far in excess of its rivals. Trafigura, Vitol's direct rival, reported 7 billion in revenue for the same year, so it's only half of what Vitol did. I mean, that's impressive. And another difference is between Vitol and Trafigura. At Vitol, it's very, very difficult to have one of their employees to speak in a newspaper, at the conferences and so on. They still have this extremely strong secrecy about their activity. So all the information are in complete lockdown, which is completely different of what actually Trafigura is trying to do. I mean, you can see that I think for the last 3, maybe 5 years, Trafigura has been more open. I mean, you can see them in the news. They are more willing to speak about their activities. And what they are trying to push is for more transparency and for more regulation. And if you think a bit about it, you're like, why would they want more regulation, more transparency? But actually for them, it's really good because as they're one of the biggest, it's always good for the entrenched player to add regulation. If you are a smaller competitor, for you it's maybe impossible to compete because of the cost of compliance and all the rules and regulations. So advocating for more rules and regulation is a clever way for big corporations to keep their competition out of their market. You can see that at Trafigura, it's not in their DNA to speak openly about their activity. So if you look at any of their employees having to publicly speak about what they do, they are extremely, extremely corporate-y. And this is funny to see. It's like if they have like not one but 2 brooms up in there, and they're like, yeah, well, I mean, they watch every word that they say. And you can see that they don't feel comfortable. Anyway, sorry for the digression, back to the article. The privately owned groups whose top executives are largely based in London made almost 15 billion net profit in 2022, according to people familiar with the matters. So again, here it's a private company, so they don't have to disclose their numbers. But as they have, I guess, 400 banks that finance them, they need to disclose their balance sheet and so on to those banks to get financing. So this is why, I mean, all those information leaks quite easily. The blockbuster year will mean a bumper payout for Vitol's shareholders. Approximately 450 senior partners spread across the trading hubs in London, Geneva, Singapore, and Houston. So 450 people will share 15 billion? Come on. I mean, let's do the calculation. So if we divide 450 by 50 billion, we get roughly 33 million per shareholders. 33 million per shareholders. I mean, can you imagine that? Of course, this is not divided evenly between all the shareholders, but I'm pretty sure that a handful of them will take like $500 million in their pocket, and the others will get few billion. So nice. I mean, prop for them. But it showed the leverage that a well-run trading firm can offer to its owners. The jump in Vitol's profits was bolstered by windfall in power markets, power generation, refining, and the trading of liquefied natural gas. The company's turnover nearly doubled last year to 505 billion. 505 billion in revenue? It's $500 billion. Come on, that must be one of the biggest company revenue in the world, no? I think Apple is doing like 250 billion or something like this. Let's have a look. You see, this is between Walmart and Amazon in terms of revenue. But look at this. If you look at the numbers of employees, I mean, Walmart and Amazon have millions of employees. And Vitol must have a maximum of 10,000 employees. I will even say less than that. And by the way, if someone knows the number of employees at Vitol, just leave a comment below. I mean, it would be nice. But I'm sure that it's less than 10,000 employees. The profit made by energy companies have attracted the ear of politicians in several countries, including the UK, which increased its energy profit levy this year. While commodity trading houses have escaped similar treatment, many analysts believe they could be next in line. It is simply not right for companies to make enormous profit of misery caused by Putin's invasion of Ukraine. This last line, come on. Anyway, the rest of the article is not really interesting. But if you want to read something interesting about Vitol, I would highly recommend you to buy and read the book Work for Sale. One of the chapters speaks about the war in Libya and how the former CEO of Vitol landed with his jet in the middle of the war in Libya to strike a deal with the rebels. So this is an incredible story. And if you haven't read this book, I will put a link below this video because you really have to. So that's it for me today. I hope that you liked the video. And comment below the video, what do you think about this extra levy, extra taxes that politicians want to apply on the commodity trading firm? Do you think that it's normal because of the prices of the energy that commodity trading firms pay extra taxes or not? What do you think? I'm very interested in your thought. Ciao!